Hello, I am here in Minecraft. Still working on getting some things booted up because Steam decided to crash. Oh, right. Okay, I think we're alright. It's like you'll notice that there's no Pikmin walking around, but there will be in a minute. Oh, there we go. Just appeared in the corner. Next, I need my music. Stream friendly playlists. This playlist. I used to have a little box in the corner of my stream that showed you the actual player, but I realized that once I got my little GiftTuber dude, I didn't have the same amount of space as I used to have. Space wasn't quite as large as before, so I was like, okay, well, I guess I need to save space. I won't have it anymore. There we go. Alrighty. So, where we left off, we just finished building... Oh my god, game. Come on, we just fixed this. We just fixed this. Okay. We finished off by doing the soul sand sieve. Oh my god. Why? I can close this in the background, right? Close this. Oopsies. Unfortunately, the biggest contributors of my issue with the lag are things that I can't really get rid of because the biggest contributors are the browser that I use to monitor chat, uh, Minecraft itself, and of course OBS. Not necessarily in that order. Steam is also using a little bit, but not that much. So is Discord. I can close Discord at least, so let's go kill Discord. Bam. Steam I need running as long as I want to use the streaming avatar as part of my stream, so I just need to put up with that. Jesus. What is this? I have less things running on my computer now than before, and yet the game is now running even worse. Yuck. Because, like, this was running perfectly fine earlier before I started the stream. It really is because of the stream. It just tips it over the scale, but, like, I can't just... If I want to stream, I have to stream it. If I want to stream it, I need the streaming software. Ugh. Yeah. See, I got 106 FPS looking out into the void. And then anywhere from 40 to 90 when looking this direction. I'm sure it'll stabilize in a minute. So, oh, fuck off. What is this? Okay. Anyway, so in the off hours after the stream, I mean, mind you, I only streamed this a couple of days ago. And obviously I worked on one of the days where I wasn't streaming. Uh, but in my off hours, I emptied my inventory, save for that extra pickaxe, because this is my normal one, this is my special pickaxe. Emptied my backpacks, except for the wheat, because I needed to remind myself to actually look through the wheat and decide what it is I want. It's all nice and empty. Also, I extended this. I can't remember if I did these bits. Oh my god. I can't remember if I did these bits on stream, these 3 or 4, but I added more along here, so we can try and generate more lava than we're actually using. Turns out that's still not really the case, but the generator is now actually filled all of the machines to maximum capacity on power. I noticed that was actually not plugged in, but it's fine. So all of these machines are now powered to full, and as a result, the reserve on this one filled up as well. And this is supposed to be lava, but is the broken texture with the texture pack, because like I mentioned before, it's not actually the texture pack I'm using. It comes with all these like little community made add-ons, but that's specifically for all the mods 10, not all the mods 10 to the skies. So I'm actually using something not really compatible. I really should look into it, but I'm obviously not going to do it on stream, and then when I stop streaming, I tend to forget it. Oops. But with this full and this full, I'm now actually generating more lava than I'm actually using. So, yay. Means I've got a nice infinite source of lava going on here, and all of this is powered. All my witch water. So obviously I've used up more space in this corner than I really wanted to, but I guess it doesn't really matter because I'm using this space efficiently. I'm sure I could probably condense it down even more if I wanted to, but I mean this works. Why mess with something when it's working? It's not broken, don't fix it. So and what? I got text message. Drama. Real life drama. Who doesn't love a bit of drama? Me. I actually really hate it. I know some people are like, quick, grab the popcorn, there's drama unfolding. Me? No, I hate it. I could live my life very comfortably without drama. Thank you very much. See, like, my frames are fine sometimes when I'm doing stuff. It's just other times it's just like, no. Now, what I actually want to do is, because a lot of the iron has actually been created, I want to make those spikes. Because I turned off mob shadows. Goodness, that's loud. I turned off mob shadows to try and reduce the impact that this would have, because it occurred to me, if there's like 20 zombies or whatever down there, that's going to be 20 entities that need to have shadows generated. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create spikes now that I have a source of iron. I am just going to go and turn all of the iron ore and whatnot I have into iron, so that way I can create those spikes and set up some kind of rudimentary automation for that. Oh my god, the blackstone pebbles. And that's all the iron. Cool. I like how that was, for some reason, really laggy doing that. Alright. I guess, oh, this would be a job for a squeezer then, wouldn't it? Oh, I have a better idea. I have a better idea. I have a much better idea. I need a block placer. Or a right clicker of some kind. So there's an auto placer using stuff that I can make. I want to set. I'm gonna upgrade that machine over there for my squishing needs. I'm gonna put down a block placer, and then I'm gonna put a redstone timer down because I have one of those already. So I'll get out the timer. Crusher. Is it my little window at the top of my screen that's causing the lag? It tells me what's in the inventory. It might be. I'll get rid of that. Yeah, so auto placer. Not flood. So I need a Palace Crystal, which is atomic reconstructor on a lapis, which is easy. And the basic coil, which is 4 redstone and 1 black quartz. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1 black quartz. Bam. Oopsies. Oh, and cobblestone. I'll just take a stack of it. One, two, three, four. One of those. Come on, game. Behave. Okay. Sorry, I sent text messages, people. Yay. Um, um, yes, my brain stopped functioning for a second. So basic coil. One of these. One of these. One or... Hello? Oh my god, the frames! Bloodletting Iron Sword of the Sun. On hit, inflict bleeding. This item ignores 22% of durability damage. The Totem of Undying is the mask. Oh my god. Pointed Dripstone, huh? And Kelp. Two things I'm probably not going to get. I'm going to get much of here in a Skyblock. You know, I actually have, like, basically all of the emeralds I'm ever going... In fact, why am I even going back to storage? I have all the emeralds I'm ever going to need. And you know what? Just give me all of this. Give me the sword. Give me the kelp. Give me the dripstone. And give me a totem of undying. Is that it? Did it just move? I'm onto you. I could have sworn I just saw that. I just saw him move. Anyway, I have cactus, but I may as well get the remainder of these blocks. I mean, it's like I've got enough emeralds to last me a lifetime. Okay. Well, I've now got a bunch of stuff that I don't need in my inventory, but may as well, I guess I'll hold on to the Totem of Undying, because, I mean, the whole point of that is that way when you die, it just stops you. So, I can, just hold on to that. Can I use it for anything? An Evoker Trophy. Archmage Spellbook. Upgrade death protection from just dire things. Wyvern Undying module from Draconic Evolution. HP buffer card for applied energistics. Goes into your quantum armor and gives you 20 health. Nice. Also gives you a soul heart canister. So it has uses, but it all seems to be fairly late game stuff. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. You really only get these totems of undying from pillager raids, don't you? I am actually going to put it away because like I don't need it. If you fall off of an island, you just land back on the island again at like no health because you fall all the way back down. And worst comes to worst, I die. I just go fetch my stuff because I mean there's no monsters out here. So I'm not particularly concerned. Horn coral block. I know it's a... Oh. Like, I know that the that coral is an agricultural thing, but at the same time, I'll probably just stick it in here. Because it's now a block, which I'm pretty much going to just associate with building now. Oh yeah, and the dripstone. Bam. Oh, apparently I already had some of that stuff. Uh-oh. No, it's okay. I pressed middle mouse button in order to sort my inventory when I had the barrel open. I was expecting it to just throw everything everywhere. Alright. I'm guessing it probably places the block on the side. Yeah, that's looking. Actually, additions. Redstone torch to toggle. Yeah, so I need it to face the other direction. Oh, come on. I slept like last night. How often do these things appear? Just because I could have sworn I slept like just yes, like the last night that came around. Right. I just realized I think I need a redstone torch. Because deactivation, I think that means that it's like always auto placing. And then the redstone signal means that it is turning it off. I don't have a stick in here anymore. I'm not carrying sticks around now, so I gotta go back over here if I want to get a redstone torch. Why am I game frozen? Why my game crash? Please recover. Thank you. I don't just have a redstone torch anymore, do I? No. I've got a stick. And redstone. Alright, so now we're pulsing. Sorry, I was just thinking. If I get 4 slabs and a little bit of extra redstone to play with and make a redstone repeater, that'll do the job. Four of those. How does one make a redstone repeater again? Repeater, 2 torches. Okay, or I can just use this stuff. I still gotta use 3 stone. So I assume I have, yeah, 1, 2, 3. And 2 sticks. And 1, 2, 3 redstone. Bam. And I'll just bring some red. I know I don't need 17, but I'll bring some redstone with me. Someone's got a backpack in there with a radio, I can hear it. Because the repeater is going to go here, and I'm going to set a quick timer. Right there. Nope. Why? Why are we playing this game? Oh, it's the side of the block I'm looking at. It's not what side I'm standing on, it's the side of the block I'm looking at. And then redstone. That's not going to work. Actually, I tell a lie. How's this side being powered? Because otherwise I could just stick it here like this. Alright, well. Well, I guess I can put the rest of these in here now. It's doing its job. Can I make it any faster? Yes, I can. It's actually putting the iron block down like right at the last second. I'm looking through that sliver there and I can see when it places the block and it's right before it lands. But I mean, this is pretty compact. I could probably translate this machine over there and just set up a way for it to automatically craft the ore chunks into blocks, and then the raw resources. Well, actually, I was going to say the raw resources then into dust, but I need a. I can't do that because you need an ore hammer for that, don't you? Yeah. And there's no invincible ore hammer. No, there isn't. If I turn it into a block of raw iron and shove it into a crusher, then I'll get 12. It's only 3 more, but I mean, it's basically the same as the enrichment chamber. The only thing I'd get anything more special is if I get a chemical injection chamber and then fill the thing with salt. Well, this one, which is oxygen. I mean, oxygen's a lot easier to get because I have an infinite water source. All I have to do now is just get an electrolytic separator. Separate the water into oxygen and hydrogen, get rid of the hydrogen, and then keep the oxygen. See, this is what I mean about the fact that like I can understand mod technology but not redstone. Is because like that I could just easily set up over here. What does it take to make a purification chamber? Ooh, advanced control circuits. But it's something to consider though, because I can make that. And that'll automatically turn all the ore that I get in here. Because I can just use an auto crafter to turn these chunks into ore. Use an auto placer to stick them underneath one of those squashing machines. Which will automatically then turn it into raw ore. Which I can then craft into the ore blocks and then have it go through a purification chamber. Actually, you don't even need the purification chamber for that bit. Yeah, because you could just do it. You don't actually need to do the squashing. You don't actually need to like craft it into its block. So I could just pipe this straight into a purification chamber and have it more or less double what I've got in here. Ooh, excuse me. And all I need is oxygen for that. Which means I need electrolytic electrolytic separator. Ah, of which the recipe is changed slightly. It requires an electrolytic core, which requires nothing I couldn't get a hold of. Actually, I might be able to make this today. I would need to assign then pipes coming out of these chests, so that way I can make them go into their respective areas. I suppose the next step is to find out about crafting. I know there's a vanilla crafter now, but I have no idea how this works. These guys, on the other hand, I believe it was these ones. I don't know, is the formulaic assemblator that I'm familiar with. However, this requires nothing I couldn't get elsewhere. Though I feel like I could just use these guys. Shall I just go make one and see how it goes? Actually, how's this going? Look at all this lovely iron. I'm gonna sleep before those stupid wraiths come back. Whatever they're called. Having a drink. I bit my tongue yesterday and it still hurts. I bit it right on the tip of the tongue. Meaning pretty much every time I speak and my tongue like flicks at my teeth, it's just like, doesn't hurt, it's just annoying. I can just see it in the background, just wee, wee, wee. Anyway, now that I've been amused by an armor stand, what do I have to make? 2 redstone torches, a machine frame, which explicitly requires blue dye. I mean, I have that, but like, since when has a recipe required explicitly a dye like that? I need sticks. Sticks. I'm gonna need some more wood. Stick. And crafting table. Gold nuggets and iron. Okay, I need gold nuggets. Gold nuggets. Crafting table, which I just happen to have 2 of. Convenient. Was it 2 redstone torches? Yeah, it was. 1 machine frame makes a tier 1 crafter. No, I do know this thing. It's not the formulaic assemblator. What am I on? This is the machine. Duh. Oh yeah, I was saying I was going to make the iron into... Goodness. Alright, where do I want to put this crafter so that way it'll automatically turn all the ore into... Well, not ore, but like this stuff, the chunks into ore. Because I'm not done. There's still more to create. And it'll go all the way up against this wall. Maybe over here? I mean, I was planning on using this space anyway for machinery. So, one crafter. I'd like to turn this recipe into this. It does need power, but, I mean, that's fine. Item pipes. I'm not really going to be messing with fluid, but I'll bring fluid pipes just in case. Oh, I'm going to need those. Anything else that I need while I'm here? Because I'm going to upgrade that crafter once, once I've confirmed it all works. Look, I'll come back if I need any more. What's that noise? I got the XP. I was say, when do your trades refresh? But they don't. Alright, item pipes. You know what? I'm thinking underneath the island. Oh, I need one of those upgrades. I only need a basic one though, because I don't need to like increase its speed or anything like that. What do I have in here? Advanced. Which is diamond, redstone, gold, and redstone. I mean, I guess I may as well use it, to be honest, because like I know I don't need to worry about speed, but like, does it really matter? I guess it does seem like a waste to put anything more than a basic in there, since speed's not an issue. What was it? Redstone, iron, and iron nuggets. Oh, you mean what I'm carrying right now? Yeah. Dope, I didn't bring the destination tool. Having another drink, so I'm going sideways. Where is it? I didn't put it in here, did I? Oh, saving world. There we go. Where's my destination tool? Why is it in here? Like, I mean, I guess it is technically a machine, but it's a tool. How's this going? Oh, look at that tasty iron. There we go. Oops. Perfect. Yeah, I just realized it's not perfect because it once it reaches 64, it's just going to stop. But oh well. I'm creating the system of the setup over here, so it's fine. So we want to add iron chunks. I didn't set the destination again. Destination over there. So confirming that this works because there should be iron in here now. Yep, there is. Yep, and look how fast it's going. There is no need for me to have sped it up to go any faster than what I've currently got. Okay. Yeah, at first I found that really annoying, that whole placing blocks down thing, but honestly, it's actually very useful. Very, very helpful. There we go. Perfect. Look at this. It's automatically created the ore. Then over in this corner, I can create another one of those like silly squeezers. Or actually, I could probably make one of the electrical ones. And then, yeah. I'll take this and I'll upgrade it. Need 2 more crafting tables and another redstone torch. Well, make one of those. Hold on. Use it. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna need 2 more crafting tables on top of that. So I need 4 crafting tables. Wouldn't happen I just have any more crafting tables sitting around, would I? No. Damn. Oh well, I will make some. One, two, three, four. Make a tier 2. Make a tier 3. Handles up to 8 recipes. Ooh, that might not be enough, but I suppose I could always make a second one of these machines if it's not enough. Plonk. Okay, so we need to do one for zinc, tin, nickel, silver, osmium, lead, and then that's immediately all the space we've got because I know I said if we could do 8. So gold. Yeah, but then it's not enough because then we need copper and aluminum. Is that it? 4 different types? No, 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 because then we've also got uranium. Hold on. Get back. Yeah, we've got uranium. We've got tin, we've got tin. We've got silver, we've got lead. Platinum. I've got osmium. Yeah. Nickel. Yeah. Lead, I've definitely got. Yep. Iron, gold, and copper. Yeah, it's not enough. I'll start with the obvious ones. Tin. Silver. Osmium. Lead. And the last one, I don't know. Aluminum. Then we don't have enough space. So it's 4 of them that we don't have enough space for. Can I copy this? No, it doesn't look like there's a way to actually do like copy this information, which is kind of annoying actually, but oh well. So I guess I gotta make another crafter. Yep, I'm gonna have to create a second crafter for this because this is the maximum tier. I was kind of hoping I could I could increase it somehow. Because there's an upgrade slot in here. Is it for this? Filter. Filter module that is used in various situations. It can make sure the block only accepts certain items. Okay. Is that the only thing I can go on there? It's the only thing I can, yeah. Damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make another crafter explicitly for these four. Alright, well, what's the smallest tier again? Huh. Anyway, crafter 2, so I need to create a crafter tier 2 in order to put the 4 in. And I'll have to create custom like destination cards for everything, whatever they're called. Alright. Crafted tier 1. Oh yeah, machine frame. Oh, the blue dye. Oh, I can just use lapis, of course. Because lapis is blue. So there's one machine frame. Crafted tier 1. Crafted tier 2. I'll put that dye back in there because you honestly never know. And this is just redstone, iron, and iron. Oh, stop. Okay. So in this one, we have zinc, tin, silver. Okay, because I gotta have to manually write in where they go, and thankfully I've actually like more or less written down unintentionally which one will go where. So this is just the top one. This is the bottom one. I know they're backwards, but it's better than nothing. There we go. Oh, I don't have an iron one in my inventory, do I? No, I don't. Okay. Please give me a singular iron ore chunk. Now we already have the destination in here, so So copper destination. What? Oh yeah. Gold destination. Tin. Oops. Destination. How many of these am I allowed to put in here? I guess we're about to find out. Silver destination. Lead. Oops. Destination. Osmium. Destination. Aluminum. Destination. Oh, that's it. Of course, the output's only so big. And then the rest. I guess I don't have to make a tailor-made one as long as I'm prepared to put in all of these for each of these ones. Because like, there's nothing in here, so... Yeah. You know, I suppose I could actually load these nuggets into the top one as well, so that way the nuggets automatically get turned into full ingots. Anyway, so I'll just do them all for each one. It's not particularly difficult, it's just tedious. I need a chest. You know what? I got just the right number of slabs for that. Well, this is nice then, because this chest will fill up entirely with ore. Oh, big stretch. And also crack my fingers and knuckles. Yeah, because all of this can now just be squished. Which is the next step, is to create a squeezer here, and gets one of those purifying things, which will have to be set up all the way. I'm gonna have to set up the the oxygen stuff all the way down there, and then pipe oxygen all the way down here, because that is unfortunately just the way that I've done it. And then hopefully I can find a little bit of space in between the squeezer and purifying thing, squeezing, purifying, and smelting, to leave space for a teleporter eventually, so that I can teleport it all over there. Or into wherever my storage medium becomes. Speed slow, speed fast. I don't think there's much of a difference, to be honest. Alright. Now, there's nothing in here that needs to go in through the setup unless I want to send iron nuggets through the setup. Which I did consider, is sending the nuggets through. Because you don't actually do anything with nuggets other than just turn them straight into ingots. So, I could just do that. In fact, you know what? I am going to do that. Alright. Oh! No, I'm not, because I need to turn that into a crafted tier 3 if I want to do that. Hold on. See, the tier 2 is 4 recipes, tier 3 was 8. Okay, so I get 4 extra recipes, that's 4 extra nuggets. We're talking iron nuggets, gold nuggets, all the modium nuggets. Oh, but then you're going to have all the modium, unobtainium, vibranium nuggets. They're not going to fit at all. I guess I could create a specific crafter just for nuggets. I could create a third one above it. Because, I mean, the power is going around the back now, so there's no reason why I couldn't just assign those. But let's focus on the actual ore first, and then we'll do nuggets afterwards. There's no it's not critical that I do nuggets now. Oh my god, look how many diamonds I've got. Alright. I need to make more of these. Which means I need nuggets and redstone. Give me those back. I may as well just do I may as well just do this, because like, I'm gonna need as many of these as I can possibly get, so you don't have any raw ore. Or you have this, which will have to go through a squeezer, but not through that setup. You do. And you don't. Okay, well, like I said, realistically, down the line, I'm gonna need to sort out nuggets and whatnot. Just not immediately. All right, how do I make one of these? Okay, see, that one got added. I don't know why the other ones didn't. So I need planks and more iron. If I say I need more iron, but I was like, no, I don't. I got plenty of iron. Ta-da. How many of these do I need? How many of these do not have stack upgrades? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I need 4 of them. 2, 3, 4. And now I want to make stack upgrades. Oh, it's up here. That's why it wouldn't be added. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, it needs a log. It needs actual logs rather than just blanks. Don't worry, I'll get to that in a minute. Hopefully. Logs. None of these. Now I want to get them to tier 2s, so they require... Oh, they require blocks of iron. That's expensive. Alright. One more, come on. Give me the iron. Yeah, because I've still got plenty of iron, and those spikes are fairly expensive as well, because pretty sure they need, because I'm going to be using these spikes. Yeah, here we go, because it slowly damages mobs, but does not deal a killing blow. Killed mobs do not drop any loot or experience. Killed mobs only drop normal loot without experience. Killed mobs only drop experience without any loot. And the diamond one. Killed mobs drop all loot like when killed by a player, except most sword enchantments via an anvil. Netherite spikes. No, it's these ones, isn't it? Yeah. Basic spikes will also drop mobs XP. Mobs killed by spikes do not count as player kills. Yeah, well, that's fine. I mean, none of this actually count as if it was killed by a player. They all just drop loot and experience. Well, this one's without experience. This one also drops XP, so this is the one that we want. And I also want the vacuum hopper so I can pick up everything. I just remembered I might not be able to do the spikes thing just yet because I need the vacuum hopper. Yeah, because I'm going to need a vacuum hopper in order to pick up the experience and the items that drop on the floor. Unless I intend on walking over the spikes myself. And I don't really intend on doing that, so I'm gonna need to make one more of these machines, so that way I can That way I can get the ender pearls. There we go, much neater. I mean, there's still so many blackstone pebbles, and their literal only use is blackstone, but... Oh my god, this is getting full as well. Huh. Oops. Tin. Silver. Lead. Osmium. Aluminum. Yeah. Hold on. How many times did I do aluminum just then? Lead, osmium, aluminum. Did I just do aluminum 3 times? What the... what? Okay. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, got that one. Uranium goes in the top. Is there 4 in the top? Yes, there is. Platinum. I'm really glad that you can just put in an infinite number of these, by the way. Zinc. I don't need to, like, upgrade from this. An upgraded basic pipe upgrade. Such a dramatic song, this one. Is it working? It's working. Alright, well this all seems to be working all very nice and smooth. I suppose I can now just toss these into one of the storage barrels, because if I put it in here, it'll all go in there regardless. So, just... yep. And I want to get upgrades for that chest before it overloads with just ore. Yeah, because I have an oak diamond chest and an oak iron chest, and I'm thinking I do an upgrade. So Oak gold chest. One more diamond. Not on me person. Diamond. Smashing. Speaking of smashing, this is going to suck so bad. There we are. Look at all this delicious ore. It's beautiful. Oh look, it's all finished now. Wow, this chest is looking so empty now because of that. But this is what we wanted. We wanted a nice big chest that has all of our ore in it. Because then the next step is to squeeze it. So we'll get a mechanical squeezer. Oh, it uses mineral. Mineral. Please tell me I can just buy mineral saplings from my villager over here, because like if I can't, then I'm probably not going to do it. Son of a bitch. Well, in that case, it kind of looks like I'm building this setup over in that corner. How big is this setup? 2 by 3. Because I don't really need the barrel, because this barrel here is really only in case I'm squeezing something that drops liquid as well. And I don't believe any of the ores will drop liquid. That was only if I was squeezing other things. I can probably get rid of the automation side of this because it's I don't need it to be automated once I have that bit over there. So we just give me these. Alright, I'm gonna need a barrel. Never realized how many barrels I really needed in this mod pack. Like I built barrels before in just other mods in other mod packs, but I never used barrels anywhere near as much as this. Alright, so I need to make a squeezer. A squeezer is made out of block of iron, some sticks, bam. So now we have a squeezer. because these will go into a squeezer. I can't pipe it directly into a squeezer, can I? Nope, I can. Alright, in that case I will just leave it here like this. It also means I really didn't need to make that, this auto place. Unless it automatically can take things out and then it just saves me the trouble. Well, no, because it's... No, actually this is the way to do. I suppose I could actually use the hopper upgrade as well, wouldn't I? But that only pushes things below. And I kind of need the space above it free. And what was it? It was this. Whoop! Stop! 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 I mean, yeah, it works, but also not right now. Can I just like, for the sake of decoration, can I have one facing this direction and then one facing this direction? Yes, I can. Awesome. I'm gonna do that then. Alright. And then I needed a barrel in order for it to go into. Is basically why that was crazy. Oh, I broke it. I'll just set it to 20. I mean, honestly, like, it doesn't need to be that crazy. What happens when that gets full, though? Hmm. I suppose I should make a lever, huh? Pause while redstone active. Redstone's active. What does it mean? It has to be on this side. Okay. Well, that's actually still kind of annoying because it means I have to put it over there. Well, actually, not really, I suppose, because, like... oh, I need more slabs. And, whoops, and redstone. Huh. Hang on, I'm learning, I'm learning. Well, that just looks more messy. Okay, that doesn't work. I suppose I could always ditch one of these chests. Have the resources go out the back and in. That way I could just turn off the machine. I mean, how often am I really going to have to turn this off, though? So, I mean... So now that we have this raw stuff, the next step, I believe, was to... Well, I suppose I could crush it so I could try and get more resources out of it again, but... I think the next step was, a purification chamber. Because then it doubles the resources that we've got. Which means we need the electrolytic separator so we can make the we can separate the oxygen from the water. Then we can pipe that over to the purification chamber. I need steel, glass, and osmium. Where's all the glass? There it is. Alright. Now I need steel and osmium. Of which I don't have a super large amount of, actually, but I'm pretty sure I've got a whole bunch in ore form. So I can always squeeze it and throw it into the thing. Because I need an enrichment chamber. This is redstone and osmium. Okay, I'm going to need to do more osmium, and I need to do it sooner rather than later. Oh, we're out of coal. Osmium. Okay, so redstone and osmium, I believe, was that recipe. Where is my redstone? It's my inventory. Excellent. Excellent. Smithers, where is my redstone? It's in your inventory, sir. Excellent. I'm just going to make a whole bunch because I know I'm going to need them. Infused alloy is redstone and copper. Copper. I don't think I have that in spades in bar form yet. I mean, literally all of this will lead to me having tons of everything in bar form. I've got some. I've got some. Annoying sod. Just you wait until I make spikes. Then I'll have all of your loot and all of your experience, and you will have nothing. Not even your life. What am I doing? Oh, yes. What the, did I screw up my maths or something? Anyway. Oh, what am I holding onto this for? Shoot. Oh, that doesn't go in there. That goes in here. No, it doesn't. It goes in here. No, it doesn't. It goes in here. What the fuck? My brain. Alright. What was it? Redstone and copper. I almost feel like my source of witch water is a little bit overkill, but like I didn't know the exact conversion to keep this filled at all times. Plus, when I upgrade these to make it faster, I may need more anyway, so it's like better to go above and beyond now than to be caught unawares next time. Though had I have not done the witch water right there, instead of making its own island, I could have actually put this crafting stuff further down and I wouldn't be trying to jam all this in the corner. You know. Okay, one enrichment chamber, one purification chamber. Next I need that electrolytic separator, which means I need one of these, which means I need more infused alloys. Well, as it happens, we are making more. I also need dust of certain resources that I don't have right now. Well, that I do have, but I don't have in dust form right now. Because I need osmium, iron, and gold dust. I don't have any iron or gold dust right now. It means I need an ore hammer. Or I need to use the engineer's hammer. And I can't use it on this stuff. Do I have an actually additions crusher? Because if I do, I can just turn the ingots into ore. Sorry, into dust. I feel like I do. I do. What did I make this for? Oh right, it was actually a recent thing. It was to lead into witch water stuff, wasn't it? Yeah. Is that gonna bother me? No, I don't think it does. Last cable, bam. It's only one gold, two iron. What was the other one? Oh no, one iron and two osmium. Alright. Two osmium. One iron. One electrolytic separator. Look at that, it uses the exact resources. Oh, I need to pipe water into that actually. I didn't bring that. No, I did. Look at me go. Whip, 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 whip. Whip, whip, whip. All right. Electrolytic separator. Give me that back. Why am I doing this weirdly and covering like the tiny bit of water I have left? Electrolytic separator. Right here. Because I gotta get the gases and whatnot out. Am I just dumping water? Probably. Alright. Hey look, which water can be used to make oxygen and hydrogen too? Actually, why is this the only page? Oh, water and which water actually makes the exact same thing, so I could use it. No, I'll just use normal water. Yeah, so hydrogen and oxygen. I just need to power this thing. And as it happens, I don't have any more power cables left. Give me that. How do you make steel? Oh, it's steel dust. Oh, coal and enriched iron, and which, yeah, okay. It's a faff, but it's doable. Alright, put that back in. Alright, because I don't actually need the hydrogen, I'm just going to dump the excess. And now I need to make gas pipes, which is a first. You need infused alloy for this. Okay. And I better put down that purification chamber as well, because that's the next step. And then from there I can just put a furnace down. And then I can just like have chests right here. Alright. So yeah, I need to make gas pipes. So what does it need again? Gas pipe, infused alloy, redstone and copper. I'm gonna have another drink while it's doing that. Hydration check, everybody. I'm totally gonna jinx it, by the way, but my computer's been behaving itself quite nicely, actually, ever since we first started. Gas pipes. Now the question is, do I run this underneath the island or do I run this around the side of the island? Because I mean, I've gone over the barrier on this side, on this island. I don't know why I can't do it again over here. I'll run it around the outside of the island. Just for the sake of cleanliness, I'm actually going to move down a row. But I don't want to lose the pipes, so I've got to do it this way. I really need to look into the backpack upgrade, the magnet backpack upgrade. That way I don't have to worry about this ever again. Alright. Yep, oxygen is full, which pauses the machine. I suppose I should tell it I want oxygen, huh? Oxygen. Oh, that's fluids I'm looking at. Chemicals. Output. Output 2. Oxygen. Oh, no power. I was about to say, what? They haven't given you any power. Whoa. Power. Gas. And that makes 2 aluminum clumps. Which is... Oh. Which is crushed. And then enriched. And then smelted. Crushed, enriched, smelted. Just... it does mean I'm going to have to squeeze this by the porcelain crucible, but... So I need to make a crusher, huh? Crush. Redstone osmium again. So it requires 2 redstone and 1 osmium. That's why I got my maths wrong earlier. Ad break in 3 minutes. Alright. So there's the 2 here. There's an osmium casing. Oh, sorry, steel casing. So now we just need 2 lava. I put my buckets away because I emptied my inventory. Man, I really need to make that applied energetic setup so I don't have to run back and forth here every single time I want something. 1 bouquet, please. I guess this whole setup over here is kind of redundant now, because, like, I don't really need that, because these things are so easy to make, and I've got one over there that's making way more lava. I basically got 2 lava generators, except this one's working at, like, what, a 1/6 of the speed? A 1/7 of the speed? Alright, so now we have the crusher. Because I misjudged the route. Crusher. The next step is the enrichment chamber. And then I can smelt it. Okay, enrich. Enrichment. It's literally more of the exact same things of what I just made. So, one of these. And 2 of these. So I need 2 osmium, 4 redstone. That's all I have left. 2 osmium. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, I could probably cut this down to 1 oak diamond chest. Actually, yeah, I could probably cut this down to 1 oak diamond chest and then put the other oak diamond chest over on this side. Yeah, I have enough inventory space. I could do that right now. Get rid of the things that I don't desperately need. then smash this, smash this, smash, smash, smash. Alright, so squeezer. Item pipe goes in there. Armor stand. Armor stand. It actually looks a little bit neater for it as well. But the benefit is that I'm now going to have more storage space for this stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong though, I'm going to put in upgrades so that way they can stack better, but you know, on the off chance that I need the extra space for anything. Alright, so now I can make the enrichment chamber. Power that. Auto eject. That goes in there now. And last step is a furnace. Now I don't actually need to use the smelting factory for this one if I don't want to. But if I don't, I'm going to need to use coal. Unless I go down the iron furnaces route. Because I could probably make all the way up to emerald. Actually, hang on. How do I make obsidian? Lava and water. Because if I do that, then I could probably get all the way to the crystal furnace. Oh, actually, hang on. I only need to go to the diamond one for that. Also, crystal is slower than obsidian. Okay, but the netherite requires an obsidian furnace, and the obsidian furnace requires emerald or crystal. Alright, well I can get all the way to the emerald furnace without any drama, so shall I just go do that? Because the reason why I was thinking about doing this is because of this one. No, not that one. This one. The augment factory converts the furnace to a factory, uses power for heat instead of fuel. So I can then just plug it into the wall, and then I don't need to do I don't need to faff around with factories. Assuming, of course, that it's fast enough to do the job. But I mean, looking at the stuff that you use to make it, it's not exactly expensive. So I will go down that route and see if that is better than just creating a machine. It should have, yep, one of these. So now if I get 10 tons of gold, turn it to a golden furnace. What was that noise? Man, this island is really, like, filled out in terms of stuff, hasn't it? As long as I leave enough space for me to still be able to do that stuff, it's fine. Anyway, gold. There's no gold nuggets or anything, so I need to actually cook this. Hold on. Okay. This will take a while in order to remove all of the aluminum clumps. But this is probably the best way to do it, because then I'm going to turn that gold into, well, I'm going to double the gold output. I'm not going to make any speed upgrades just yet. We are still generating more power than we're using. But I know how much the speed upgrades really do just absorb your power. In the meantime, I'm actually just going to take 22 gold for myself, and I'm just going to go cook it normally. And just let it do its thing. Okay. Is that enough? Yep. Golden furnace. Now I need 6 diamonds. And I also need to sleep before those things show up again. And crack my fingers. Diamond furnace. And then we were going to go down emerald instead of crystal. Why would you want to go down this way? Because, like, I guess, yeah, it is just glass and then 1 eye of ender, but, I mean, emerald's so much easier to get through. I don't know. And then emerald furnace. Huh. Will generate 50,000 RF per tick if all other furnaces are generating power. One of each tier of furnace must be an active generator and not have a full buffer. One of each tier, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What? How are you supposed to do that though? Because there's 8 different types of cook times listed here. Oh, sorry. There's 11 because you've got all the modium, vibranium, and unobtainium. How the hell are you supposed to... Because I assumed that you're supposed to attach them to each side of the rainbow furnace, but like, how are you supposed to do it otherwise? Maybe it's like, it just acts like a multi-block and you just have them all in a line. Interesting. Anyway, so the next tier after emerald is obsidian. But I can't just make obsidian yet, can I? Oh wait, no, we just established that I could. Huh? Oh. Yeah, no, we just established that I could actually do it. Botany pot integration? Water and lava make bucket. Also, this block generator does it too. Look. Water, lava. Source block is consumed. Interesting how the botany pots can do it. So if I just come at it with a bucket of lava, because I could just... Actually, no, give me 2. That's what I fucking thought. Also, I just realized that that didn't even use up the lava. Burning. Okay. I need more buckets. Because you know what, it probably makes sense that you would use lava first and then water, seeing as how that is actually how you do it. But you know. Oh, did I only grab 1? Oops. I should probably at some point create a tank of water, but it doesn't seem like super critical. As long as you have an infinite water source nearby, you don't really need tanks of water. So other than there, aha. Oh, and just like the other one, I can actually just use 1 bucket. All right. As long as I have 1 bucket of water, I can actually just do it. Why are these so much different? Changed. Is the obsidian generating light? Is that what this is? Well, no, because I've taken them out. I don't know, but this seems like a very easy way to actually get obsidian, thinking about it. Because I guess all I would really need to do is have an auto clicker put down a bucket of lava in here, and then an auto clicker right afterwards to put down a bucket of water, and then it'll generate you 1 obsidian. I guess that'll be one of my next machines after I've done this island, is to create a automatic obsidian generator. Because I mean, you can't sieve it or anything. I mean, it's obsidian, but you know, it has plenty of uses in the game. In fact, I've forgotten even why I made this one. Why did I make this one? Oh. We're making blaze powder, but not blaze rods. Is there a way for me to make a blaze rod? A metal press can turn with a metal press mold rod. I could do it, but without going down a very annoying line. I thought I was making blaze rods, though, is the thing. But I guess I'm just making the blaze powder. It's kind of a shame, actually, because... yeah. Because, I mean, I need blaze rods, but yeah, I would need to go down immersive engineering or item casting in productive metalworks. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not exactly difficult. It's just like a whole other mod that I need to get down into because like I don't have casting stuff ready. I have, yeah. Okay, look. I mean, the Emerald Furnace has already got like such a short cooldown time. Can't imagine it would be that slow. I need wood. Wood. I need wood. Oh, I had golden here. Wood, wood, wood. One piston. Paper. Okay, now I can get paper because I have sugarcane. I'm not growing it right now, which I really should be doing, but I'm pretty sure I've got sugarcane. Yep, there it is. I only have 3. Uh-huh. Can I buy more? No. Okay. In that case, I don't have sugarcane. I have these 3 of which to grow more. Bok, 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 bok. Thankfully, that does work like any other tree, though, and I can just... Well, maybe I can't. Why not? Chicken! It's because the sun's going down. It could be because the sun's going down. Should have a look in the ingredients required in order to get the potions of flying, so I can make the pylon that applies the potion effect everywhere and learn how to fly. Because then I don't need to make paths everywhere. I can just fly between all the islands. Or at the very least I can just travel around a bit easier. Mash. I don't know how tall they can get in this. I know that in the normal ATM they can get like ridiculously tall, but you know, skyblock rules are ever so slightly different. I mean, this'll do, and I'll just let them grow from there. Chicken, baby chicken. Interesting how these two ways is how you make paper. Either do it this way or this way, but no other way. No other way, just that way. A reed nest? Oh, okay, interesting. A wicker fence? Harvester drone? Oh, for Pneumaticraft. God, I really got to try Pneumaticraft sometime because it has some very interesting looking things. I just don't know how to do it. And bloop. And then... There you go. See, this basically now just acts like one of these machines. Except it's faster. Though I do have a slight issue as I don't have anywhere to put this. I'll probably start this machine properly now. I guess I can make an oak diamond chest. So I need iron. And I need a redstone torch. Where's all the redstone? There it is. Look, his inventory is full again. Okay, so there's the redstone torch. So there's the oak chest. Oh yeah, and then I need iron, don't I? In order to even see the recipe up first. Because it puts the things that you can make first. One more. Alright. So oak chest can now go to... What? I did my maths wrong. Alright, oak chest can go to iron. I put all the gold away. Well, I need to get diamond out actually after this anyway. Okay, goes to gold. Goes to diamond. Huh. Well, that's... Why? Why is that? Why is setting this to the output making it so slow, but then when you turn on auto output, it just goes, yep. I understand the assignment. Oh, I don't know. So here we go. So this chest is now going to just be filled with all of my ingots and ore. And if I make another stack upgrade... Actually, if I make, let's say 3 stack upgrades. What's this? Raw uranium. Is that going to be allowed to go through all of this setup? Yes. Yes, it will. Okay. Oh, and I can stick this back in here now. Um, yeah, I better make some stack upgrades for these. Because, like, this is going to fill up a lot, to be a lot bigger than this. It's also going to be very slow, but nice. This is as fast as I'm going to be able to get it to go. So let's make some stack upgrades. So I will need 3 of these, which means I need more iron. One, two. Damn. 3. And then 1, 2. Really? Bruh. Three. Oh, right. This then requires iron blocks, doesn't it? Because it's like, I have the iron to do it, I just gotta wait for it to cook. That's the problem. I guess I can go check to see how many iron nuggets we have. That might be a quick injection. They don't really jump super well together. Like then again, I'm not sure if they were intended to really be used like that, but... You know what? That's actually the perfect amount. Look at that. Man, if you went through the plus, it actually is cheaper. Oh, because it requires you to use copper instead of iron. Like, I don't know what I expected, but I knew it would be cheaper on iron then, but it didn't register in my head that it would then be more expensive on copper. Ad break in a little under a minute. And there we go. But yeah, I guess my next job is to make another island actually for crafting stuff, because once I put those in there, I'm not gonna have any space for anything. Man, it hasn't even gotten to the gold yet. Maybe I need to make those speed upgrades. What are they called? It was literally called a speed upgrade. Why didn't it show up? Or did it and I'm just stupid? Oh, it did. I'm just stupid. Osmium. Oh, structural glass. Which is steel and glass. Oh dear. suppose another way to do this would be to turn these into factories, huh? Osmium and redstone. Alright, I'm going to assume that the reason why it's saying no is just because the game doesn't recognize it because it's in use. Yeah, okay. I read that as the factory must growl. I guess I should now do the same to the crusher, huh? Our power situation's actually working perfectly fine. Surprisingly. One more. I'm gonna preemptively set up the other machine too. Okay. Holy shit, ladies and gentlemen, we have automation. We are we are not generating enough oxygen. Slowly but surely, we're actually losing it. Very slowly and surely. But we will eventually run out of oxygen before we've finished going through these. Can the electrolytic separator take upgrades? Oh yeah, it can. Well, maybe this is the machine for me to use the speed upgrade on. Because, like, obviously I'm going to want these faster, but at least I'm able to do 3 stacks at the same time of everything. Alright. So what do I need? I need an osmium dust. And I need 8 steel. Oh no, actually I need 4 steel because it's going to make enough. That's all the steel I have remaining. How do I make more of this stuff again? Steel dust. Which is iron and coal with an ore hammer. Or I can do this, which is basically the same. Alright, so yeah, basically 2 iron for every coal if I stick it through the metallurgic infuser. So there's a stack of coal. If I can get 2 stacks of iron now, I can make a stack. No, I can make 2 stacks of coal for every iron. So I need another stack of coal to make a stack of steel. I can feel my phone going off. I should probably have a look at these messages that people have been sending me. Okay. Goodness. So this is not gonna. This is still not 2 stacks of iron. We have another vendor. Oh, dude. Oh, no. Hey, yo. Beacons. Well, first of all, give me all of this as that you can. Do not fall off. Oh, just one? Fine. Like a beacon? Hell yes. Because even if it's not like used here for much, there's still something that I can do with it. And that's basically, I can just use it. And considering that it only costs me emeralds, and I have like an infinite number of them, I'm not exactly fussed if I don't end up using a beacon for anything. Just having one is a boon. I don't know, I guess I'll grab that too. I don't need that. Don't be ridiculous. Cool. I guess that is a potential problem, isn't it? The raw gold is making two of these each time, and then it's filling up both of these. Alright. Also, I cannot comprehend this whole 2 coal for 1 iron thing, because I realize that I'm waiting for more iron to cook so I can do 2 lots of iron, but no, that's not how that works. We were just talking about that, and we already established that it's 1 stack of iron for 2 stacks of coal. Oh, sorry, 2 stacks of coal to 1 iron. Oh well. I mean, I guess I need steel. I'm gonna always need steel, so... This is gonna take a while. Uh-oh, I just realized we're actually using more power now than we're making. No, my efficiency. It's fine. I mean, like, look, come on. With all of this metal to be done, realistically, once this chest is empty, it'll be fine. Because then the crafters aren't going to be going... Well, the crafters aren't really going that much anyway. But once that's empty, this will be empty, and then these machines will pretty much shut down until they're actually required, so... There's going to be a period where I will have no power again, but... It'll be fine. Plus, during the daytime, I'm going to have that solar panel up there working, and I can always um, throw in some coal in here. Yeah, it's not enough, but it's a boost. You know, I said this was gonna take a while, but like, there was a while and then there's this. I mean, it can be done, so it can be done. But I need to wait for this to finish, or I'm gonna burn some coal, scrapping everything so I can make um, circuits. So no matter how you slice it, I'm gonna need to wait. Considering we're literally just doing one block at a time, we're actually getting through this quite nicely. At least we've got a good helping of gold and aluminum now, and we're not even done. It's still 64 gold in here, and it's all, it's because all this needs to be smelted. Yeah. And then we've got 2 stacks in here. And this becomes, yeah, this becomes like 2, doesn't it? Something like that. Yeah, 2. So 2, 1, 1, 1. So at the very least, we have all of this doubled over. So the lava be struggling. I was gonna say, I wonder how unsafe it would be for me to let villagers walk around. I just realized that there are ways for villagers to fall off the edge if I let them walk around. Like when I get them, I mean, because they can just walk up here and then they can fall off the edge. But I suppose I could baby-proof it, more or less. Just add another 2 layers of stone up here, so that way they can't climb up. Actually, it'd have to be 3 because they'd be able to get on top of the barrel. And when that happens, they could just walk into the fire. I suppose it's not really baby-proof, huh? I could add gates in to stop them from getting into certain islands. So they could get into this island, get into that island, and that one. And then that'll be fine, because the cacti will hurt them if they go into this one. Sounds. Look how many sounds are listed there on the left. What's that E there? Iris E. Is that entities? Well, no, it mustn't be because numbers changing even around here. Don't know. I thought there might have been like an entity count somewhere, but I don't see it. Oh, I need more bread. How's our oxygen going? It's holding. It's not gaining, and it's only losing very slowly. Are we done here? Oh, we're done. Okay, cool. So, basic control circuits is, yeah, 2 redstone to an osmium. I really wish I could just set up everything like that without it. Like, even if I'm missing a resource, it'd be nice if it could just say, yeah, sure, I'll put all those items there for you. Alright, so I wanted to do another stack of coal. And, oh, I don't have a stack of iron anymore, because I used 2 of them. There we go, now it's doing 3 at a time, instead of 2. Much better. So what does it take to make one of the pylons that I'm after? So I want the infusion pylon. Oh, easy! And then a potion filter. Fairly easy. The terracotta is the most difficult part, to be honest. And the potion of flight. Potion of flying. Chorus fruit. Some chorus. Sieving crushed endstone. Well, that's actually the next thing I was going to make, because I needed to make, I wanted ender pearls, so... Not bad. Also, I just realized that I'm actually getting kelp from here. I didn't notice. Kelp and cacti. This all looks really nice, actually. Yep, we're out of the lava. Yeah, the lava's now going down. I mean, look, there's multiple ways to get flight. I mean, hell, this jetpack. I could make one of these right now. And they use hydrogen. I have hydrogen being made. So I suppose I could just say, fuck it, and then not do the flight potions just yet, and just get flight right now. Actually, you know what? Why not? Hang on. Tin, osmium, redstone. Hold on. Redstone. Take my osmium back. I need tin. Oh yeah. You know what? Fuck it. Did I make another ore hammer again? That was, yeah, blocks of iron. And 2 sticks. Huh. How did I just make that? Oh, I just put... I guess I just had a moment there. Well, I'm sure I'll find a use for that somewhere. Alright. So, make one of these chemical tanks. Actually, we should make 2. Because I'm going to want to put hydrogen in one of the tanks. So that... Oh, wow, that was both sides. Where did my gas pipes go? That's fluid. Where'd the gas pipes go? Oh, I didn't have any left. That's right. Actually, I guess I didn't really need to do that, did I? Didn't need to make the gas pipes. Oh well, I may need more in the future anyway, so. I need a slab because it's floating. There you go. Alright, so we have the tank. now need a basic control circuit. So it's redstone and an osmium again. Because I never remember how to do those ones. Oh good, it's done. 2 redstone and an osmium. How to make the armored one? Steel block, bronze, and diamond dust. Alright. Bam. 1 jetpack. And then the steel block is literally what it says on the tin. It's made out of steel. The bronze, I think I have a few of those already, but I mean, bronze dust you get from bronze ore. Or copper dust, tin dust. Alright. Which, as long as I have this crusher over here, I could just return to sender, really. Alright, so we have the enriched iron. Coal. Coal. And that's going to be tied up for a long time. But that'll give us 2 stacks of steel. And now we have this jetpack. Interesting, that diamond backpack was in the curios, but it actually still counted. What happens if I put another backpack in here? Huh. Alright, I can't put this anywhere in here. No, alright. Ta-da! We have flight. Wow. Oh, wait. I gotta be careful, because I didn't make the boots. What were they called? They're from Mechanism. Here they are, the free runners. Okay, well they're doable. Yeah. I just gotta be careful because I've just tied up the infusing factory for a while, so I'll do that later. But what I am gonna do is, because I am about to run out of time on today's Twitch stream. Ow. I am going to hand in all my quests. Because I've done a lot of quests recently. I've done a lot of quests, so I'm going to have a lot to hand in. So I'm just emptying my inventory of everything, because, yeah. Yeah, which water should probably go in there? Well, I'll leave my inventory like this, and then, whoops, and then I'll put everything I get from the quests in here. Ugh. Hey, look, a configurator. Huh, a diamond to emerald. Hold on. And that was everything, right? Yes, it was. All of my quests have been handed in. Let's have a look. A bit of copper, some slime. Block of coal, skystone dust, that's gonna be useful. Gold to diamond here, useful. Iron to gold here. What? Gold to diamond, iron to gold. Why are the pictures different? Oh, it's just thicker. The gold look is just thicker. I don't know why we got the hydrangeas again. Inferium seeds, very useful. It's going to be very good because I actually do kind of want to get on with the whole Inferium thing. So I should probably go plant these. An energy cube. Yes, very helpful actually. And it's full. A full energy cube. We've got 14 blocks of coal, but then also 1 block of compressed coal. Also 5 coal ore. Another configurator, which we don't really need. Diamond upgrades. Actually kind of useful. Mechanism electric pump. A little too late there, friend. 4 ender pearls, 14 endstone, excuse me. A basic chemical tank with oxygen in it. An advanced fluid tank. Advanced universal cables. Advanced control circuits pre-made. Also, that's actually quite useful. Some redstone, some osmium. Some iron. Infused alloy is actually kind of helpful because we were just talking about that. In fact, it's actually giving me advanced control circuits, basic control circuits, and infused alloy. What did I need for those pre-runners? Infused, basic, and energy tablets, which is infused. What else did I need? Use basic, gold and redstone. Well, there's the redstone. And here's some gold that that I hadn't put away yet. I need to make 2 energy tablets. Free runners. And you know what that means? I'll put this away. In there, and then that one in there. That means I have more quests. Oh, another filled energy cube. We've got an advanced energy cube and a filled basic one again. Also a filled energy tablet. And some cables as well. Useful. Useful, useful, useful. I better go fill these free runners because they're not going to do much otherwise. Put them in here. It does look... I'm kind of nervous having this hole right here, but you can't fall into it anyway. So it gave me a tank. So I could just... Oh, I can't because I've got the gas pipe coming out the side there. Yeah. Fluid going in the top, gas coming out the right, energy at the back. Oxygen is full. Oxygen's full? I guess the purifying factory probably got slowed down enough that it was fine. Oh, we have power issues. No, we have power issues. Oh, it's caught up to us. Which means this is going to take a lot longer now. Oh, well. I guess I could... You know, I think there is another way around that. What? Oh, yeah. So the oxygen goes in there, and then I can just have it... Where's my wrench? There it is. Not like that. I mean, I guess I don't technically need this in here, seeing as how this is only filled with oxygen, but, you know, it's fine. So now we have a buffer for our hydrogen storage and our oxygen storage. And I also need... Damn. I don't have the wood in my inventory anymore for that. But there we go. thank you all very much for watching and sticking around while I faffed around. I actually did make some progress, although I didn't make any new assembly lines, and I really do feel like I should be making more progress than I actually am. What did I come back with? Oh, slab. I feel like I should be making more progress than I am, but I suppose I am only streaming for 3 hours, and some of the stuff does take time. It's not like I haven't made any progress, really. I've assembled this whole automation thing over here, and created the electrolytic separator. There was a lot of crafting involved for today. There we go. So, while I guess I probably might have been able to get more done, I mean, it certainly doesn't look like I've done much in 3 hours, but we have full automation going now. So, well, not full, because we've still got a whole bunch of stuff in here that isn't being sorted. And, like, all these nuggets as well that aren't being sorted, but, you know. All this is going. You know, I suppose if I could create, like, a branch off of here, which makes nuggets come in behind here, so they can get pushed into this chest once some nuggets have been turned. Well, no, actually, because they need to go over here. I guess it would require multiple filters then in order to push the nuggets down and through into here. This is all temporary shenanigans anyway, because, like, realistically, what I'm probably going to do is, once I have an applied energistics setup going, is I'm probably going to have these item pipes lead, like, because we've got all these filters that take all these items into here. I'm thinking everything else that isn't in those filters will get just pumped straight into the applied energistics system. And then when this is done, well, once they reach this chest, then these can go into applied energistics. Is what I'm thinking, because this is all unsorted basically, and while I could create filters for everything to try and sort them properly, it's all going to eventually go into an applied logistics setup, so I don't think I need to sort them. That storage island is going to become a computer island eventually, so. Hell yeah. Ta-da! I don't remember what the button is to change hover mode, so. Hang on. Hover. H. Yeah, which is shared, so. Hang on, key H. Show HUD for mechanism, open Oracle index. I have no idea what an Oracle index actually is, so let's just move it somewhere where I'm not going to use. Home, there we go. Hold on. Nope. So mechanism's HUD is H. Toggle magnet is H. Hold on. Yeah, so Iron Jetpack's hover mode is H. Category mechanism boost vertical speed. What? A vertical speed modifier switch. Chest mode switch. Can I just get away with doing Shift H? What the? There's a vector flying mode? That's weird. Because I knew about disabled and hover, but I didn't know anything about vector. That's the new one. Yeah, I mean Shift H is a weird one, but I mean how often do I actually need to hover unless I'm building things underneath the platform, so it'll be fine. I just wish that it wasn't normal and then disabled. Because like, why would I want to disable it? Why is that even an option? Could not restock air from any storage. What the hell does that mean? I don't know. Anyway, as I was saying, thanks for sticking around. You all have yourselves a fantastic rest of the day. I am going to go make some lunch. Have a good one, everyone. Bye.